Hey, this is Chris, and I am chucking dice. The first thing I want to do today on this video is pick the winner of my contest. Thank you, everybody who subscribed and who does subscribe is subscribed, and those of you who liked and commented to on my last video. I am going to pick a winner of my. This is for the set of 5 canceled dice from the Kansas Star. So I will be picking a winner now, and then we'll move on to the video for today. So what I need to do is I'm going to paste in the address of the video, and it is going to grab the comments, and now I'll come down here to start the raffle. So I think it should show up in this window. Let's see. Yep, so it's going to go through the comments and pick a random winner. All right, green, white, and rolled Patty. Patty, um, you are the winner of the canceled dice. So congratulations. What you need to do is, you know what, reach out to me. I know you know how to connect with me. So reach out to me and, well, actually, I think I have what I need anyway. I think I know, I think I've got your address. So we've done some stuff together already. So congratulations. And you're the winner of the canceled dice from the Kansas Star. So um, I will get those sent out to you right away. Thanks for playing. Okay, let me switch gears and I will be right back with I need to switch camera angles. Okay, now that we're back on the board, on the looking at the layout. Today on this video, I want to show you how I like to play the all tall small bigger from the don't pass. And the reason I like to do this, look, I know that the temptation for most light side players, the temptation on the all tall small is that you're able to use your pass line win that loses the all tall small to replenish it. So a lot of times people will play a $10 pass line and they'll have $5 on the all tall small somehow, or maybe even all $10 on the all tall small. And if a come out 7 happens, they will be able to use the pass line winnings to replenish uh, the all tall small. As a dark side player, I often play the dark side anyway. I like to play from the dark side, and I just wanted to review how I do it. And there's a couple of options, but I like to play from the dark side. So here's how I do it. And then I thought this might be a good teaching opportunity to just show you how I do it. And if you've never played the dark side, I know it's a little bit scary, but don't let that scare you. And the thing about dark side is that I think most of us just want to win, and we're not necessarily hoping everybody else loses. We just want the 7 to be a winner for us, and we do that by playing the don't pass. So what what I like to do though is, yes, you assume the risk on the come out, but you can negate that risk with a little bit of hedging, and you can make it a little bit less scary. But then oftentimes what happens, you play a pass line and then you point 7 out. You've lost your all tall small and you've lost your pass line. So at least this allows you on the most likely outcome to recover what you spent playing the all tall small. So this is a $300 bankroll. And you know what? I'm going to move my bankroll out here. I think it makes it a little easier to see. Uh, whoops. And I start with a $15 don't pass. I'm playing on $10 minimum tables most of the time, but $15 don't pass. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take $10 and play the all tall small. I'm going to play the all tall small with a 4-2-4. So 4 on the small, 4 on the tall, and 2 on the make 'em all. And that's $10. So there's my $10 for that. And then what I'm also going to do, I'm going to take 10 more dollars, okay? And I'm going to hop. So I'm going to get some change, some white chips here. I got 5 and 10. And I'm going to hop the reds for 2 each. I'm going to play 3 on the yo and 1 on the 12. Now I know the 12 is technically not going to hurt me, but it's not going to win me anything either, and I'm going to lose my hops. So I just put $1 on it, 3 on the yo. The yo ends up being a little bit better than the reds, but anyway, so I've got $15 on the don't pass, $10 on the all tall small. I'm hopping the reds for 2 each, and I'm hopping or playing the 11 for $3 and the yo or the 12 for 1. And this is my come out scenario, and I know that I'm going to lose somewhere here, but my goal is really I don't want to lose the hops. Um, I mean, I don't want to lose the all tall small, and I don't want to lose the don't pass. The hops are there just to provide a little bit of protection, and I'm obviously hoping to get some points established to make some money before the anything bad happens. So this is just a random shooter, just showing you my strategy for covering the all tall small and making sure I've got everything hedged out. So if something will lose, you can't win on this, but I'm just trying to get past the come out roll. All right, there's an 8. So an 8 is the point. Now, let's just, so I'm going to mark the 8 on the all tall small. And now I lose this $10. At this point, that's not a big problem to me because I'm hoping to make it up somewhere here. I'd love to hit the all tall small. Really just wanted to get past the come out and get my don't pass in action. Okay, so at this point, what I do, you can play however. Once you've done this, now you play however you're comfortable. Okay, I'm going to play 18 on the 6, so I need to get some change. And that's going to be $3 on the 6 to cap that. And I am going to play $10 in the field. And I'm going to leave the 5 alone for now and hope I avoid it for right now. But for some reason, whenever I do this, I tend to roll 5. Just happens. I don't know. Just happens for me. Look at that. 415. I don't know why. I don't believe in magic, and I'm not psychic, but it just happens when the 5 is exposed. I've got the 6 covered. I've got the field, which covers all these numbers. The 5 is the only number I technically don't have covered one way. I have the 8 covered on the don't pass as a negative outcome, but the one number that I can't roll right now is the number that I roll. That's every time I practice this strategy, this is how it goes. So anyway, I mark the 5 on the all tall small. I lose the field, and I'm just going to replace it and assume that we're not going to hit that twice. Now, I have heard someone say you can hop. This is, I think, Mel Lumho from Craps Hawaii. He will play a modified Iron Cross, but he'll hop the reds, or hop the, I'm sorry, not hop the reds, but he'll hop the 5 just to cover it with a couple bucks. I just am not doing it that way. But anyway, so here's a 5-4, 5-4-9. I'll mark the 9 on the all tall small. And I'm going to win $10 on that field. And now I'm going to cover that 5. I'm going to leave the field here and just trying to build out as I go. So there's a 6-4-10. I believe that's going to be that was a 6. I think it fell this way, but it wouldn't have, I think they'd call it a 10. So 6-4. 6-4-10 was what was rolled. Mark the 10 on the all tall small. At this point, I'm upset a little bit because I negated the ability to lay against that. I like to lay against the all tall small, just personal preference, if I can. So I'm going to win 10 on the field. And what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to take the 9, and I'm still playing the field. I'm just the way I've been trying to practice lately. Really playing for that all tall small. And there's a 6-4-2. 4-2-6. Mark the all tall small. And the 6 is going to lose here. I've got 18. It's going to pay 21. So I'm going to lose the 10, but I get paid another 11 bucks on top of what I just lost. And I'm going to put 10 back in the field. And I'm going to take this 11, and I'm just going to rack it. Here we go. Okay. And there's a 10, 6-4. All right. We got another field winner. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to go ahead and place the 10, since the 10 has been, it's hit a couple times anyway. All right, we're still playing. I'm still using the field to try to place numbers. There's another 10. Wow, okay, so this, kind of funny when that happens. There's a 6-4. Try to keep these dice on the field of play so you can see them on the video. Okay, so on the 10, I get paid 10 in the field, right? And I also get paid 18. So I'm going to pay 20 for 2. Since I placed that, I get paid twice. I'm going to go ahead and place the 4. And I'm going to pocket the 20. All right. So at this point, I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to leave this 10 in the field. I'm going to let that ride for now. And there's a yo. I suppose you'd say that was a good decision. 6-5 yo. So I'll mark the yo. And get paid 10 in the field. I'm going to go ahead and, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to throw in $1. I'm going to press the 6 up to 4 units, and I'll keep that. All right, here we go. There's a 5. All right, 3, 2. Whoops, the dice rolled there. That was a 3, 2, 5. We already have the 5 marked on the all tall small. I'm going to lose the field, and that 5 is going to pay 14. So I will take the 4, and we'll just replace that field. You know what? I'm not going to replace the field. I'm going to take the field down, just take it back, and we're good to go. All right, there's a 10, hard 10, 5, 5. I already marked the 10 on the all tall small, so I'm just going to get paid for the place bet. Then I'm going to pay 20 for 2. It pays 18. 20 for 2. Now, I've got a decision to make at this point. I feel like at some point the bad number is inevitable, and I've got all the numbers placed. I've removed my field bet. I'm still playing for the all tall small. I am going to, I believe, start playing a come bet. I feel like it's time, and that's just the way I'm going to go. So I'm going to put a $10 come. I'm going to take the 10 and put it back in my rack. So now I've got a $10 come. Okay, there's a 6. All right, so that 6 hard, I've already got it marked. This 6 is going to travel. The $10 is going to travel. This is going to pay 30. It's going to pay 28. So I'm going to pay 30 for 2. And I'm going to take that. I'm going to pull this down now because I don't need the place bet. I'm going to put 10 coming, and I'm going to put 10 in odds on that 6. All right. There we go. And there's a 4-2 right back. All right. That was nice. That worked out all right. Okay, so this is going to be off and on, and I never really exactly, I want to make sure I do that right. So I'm going to pull this down, put that up there, and I know this is, so it gets paid the flat bet, and odds get paid 12 for 10. And I'm going to put 10 back up in odds, and we're going to leave 10 in the come. All right. Okay, here we go. And there's a 5, 4, 1. All right. We already got the 5 marked on the all tall small. This 5 is going to come, or this come is going to travel to the 5. And I'm going to get paid. I'm going to pay 15 for 1 on that place bet. And take that. I'm going to put this 10 in odds and do another $10 come bet. We'll just keep going through on this. And there's an 8. All right, the 8 was bound to happen. That was my don't pass. So we're going to turn the bets off. And the 8 is going to lose on the don't pass. This 8 is going to travel as a come bet. I'm going to go ahead and put odds on it. And now I've got a decision to make. I'm still playing the all tall small. This is the same shooter. And I hedged out. However, I believe that I am actually in the profit at this point. I can switch to the light side if I want to. It's not in my nature to do so. And because of that, I'm going to just go ahead and keep playing the don't pass. I'm going to put another 15 on the don't pass. And we're coming out. By the way, I will go ahead and leave all my bets off on the come out. I know the flat bet is working on the come, but I'm going to a thought just occurred to me. I've made my money. I'm deep into the roll. The roll's gone a long time. Is it going to continue to roll? I can turn my bets on. This is tricky. I don't know if you guys wrestle with this. I always do. I'm inclined to let it breathe, as Mel Lumho says. So I'm going to let it breathe. We're going to turn everything off except for the come bets. All right, 9. Nina. 9 is the point, center field. All right. And with 9's already marked on the all tall small, I did turn everything off. So I'm going to pull this 9 down and I'm just going to put it coming. This is the strategy I'm playing with. So at this point, we're in and we're just going to keep going. There's a 10 again. All right, that 10 has, dice rolled there. That was the 6. Where'd it go? 6-4. Okay, so that 10 is going to pay 20. Oh, this come bet's going to travel. And the 10 is going to get paid 20. 4-2. We will put 10 in odds and pull the place bet down and keep 10 coming. All right, here we go. And there's a 6. 5-1. Nice long roll. 6 is going to travel. And we get paid 10 for the flat bet. 12 for the odds. Rack the rest to keep the 10 coming. Oh, we need to put 10 in odds. And there we go. Now we're good to go. Okay. There's a 5. 4-1. All right, so again, we're going to replace the come bet, and this is going to get paid 10 for the flat bet and 15 in odds. And we'll put 10 in odds, keep 10 coming. I am noticing that the 4 appears to be a lost number at this point. I mean, the 2, 3, and 12 have not rolled yet, but the 4 has never rolled yet this entire roll either. I'm going to go ahead and leave the 4 bet there, but it's interesting that it has not rolled this whole time. And there's a 7. All right, 7 out. So now we are done. Did not hit the all tall small, but we did okay that time. So the don't pass is going to get paid 15. The come bet's going to get paid 10. And we're going to lose all this, but that's okay because we did pretty well that shooter. All right. Take all this and rack it up. Okay, so let's try this again. Just I need to reset the all tall small. And I need to take $10 for the all tall small. We'll get that back 4-2-4. And I'm going to take another 10. And I'm going to, because we're coming out again. So we're back to trying to make sure we're covered on the come out. $3 on the yo, $1 on the 12, $2 each hop in the reds. And we're ready to go. Okay, so I'm just randomly shooting here. Again, the reason we do the hops and the yo and the 12 is just to make sure we win something and recover what we're playing on a all tall small, playing from the dark side. So there's a 5, 3, 2. 5 is the point. All right. We lose the hops. And now we are just back to playing. I'm going to play with a $18 6 and 8. And I'm going to put 10 in the field. All right. And there's a 5 immediately. Right back, dice rolled, but that was a 3-2. Where'd the 2 go? I think it was a 3-2-5. So we hit our point immediately, and unfortunately that means we're going to lose the field bet and the don't pass. And we have to go back up. I'm going to keep staying on the dark side, so I'm going to take $10. And that's going to get me what I need to hop on the come outs. Again, we do hop in the reds for 2 each, the yo for 3, and 1 on the 12 just in case, because if the 12 rolls, we are going to lose all of the hop bets, and that just helps me replace that if that's the come out result. Okay, here's a 7. So this is the first time this has happened. 6-1. These bets are off. The all tall small is going to reset, and so I'm going to lose this $4. I'm going to lose, let's see, that was a 6-1. So I'm going to lose these. That 6-1 is going to pay, it's got $2 on it, so I'm just going to take reds here. It's going to pay $30. 30, all right? So it's going to pay 30. I'm going to lose the don't pass, so I lost that 15. So I need 15 to replace my don't pass. I need 10 to replace my all tall small, so there's 10 for that. And I've got 2 that stays up, right? This stays up, so now I need $8 more. I end up having to throw in $3. So I'm going to get some change. $3 gets me back the 10 that I need to stay up on everything else. And we're ready to go again. So I lost $3 basically. Do you need something? Okay, sorry about that. My son walked into the room for a second. So now we lost $3 and we're coming out again. And there's a 10. 10 is the point. 6-4. All right. So let's mark the 10. And we're going to lose the $10 here. All right. Now we've got the 6 and 8 ready to go. We are going to put $10 on the field. And, yep, we're going to leave the 5 exposed again. I'll just take a chance. And there's a 9. Okay, the 5 didn't get us this time. So we'll mark the 9 on the all tall small. I'm going to take this $10 that I won for the field, and we're going to place the 5. And we got that covered. Ready to go. And there's a yo. Oh, mark the yo on the all tall small. All right. That's another $10 field winner. I'm going to go ahead and place the 9. And here we go. There's a 4. 3-1. Never hit that 4 on the last roll. Last session, last shooter, but got it now. 4. So we're going to win $10 on the field. And because the 10 is the point, and I've got that covered on the don't pass, I'm going to place the 4. And we'll leave everything the way it is for now. All right. There's an 8, 5-3. I'll mark the 8. Now all we need is the 12 for the all tall small, or for the all tall. I'm going to lose the field that 8 is going to get paid 21. So there's $11 plus. I'm going to put 10 back in the field, and I'm going to pocket the 11. All right. And there's 5. 3, 2, 5. Mark the 5 on the all tall small. Lose the field. That 5 here in this case is going to net me $4 because I lost the field bet. So I'm going to replace the field, and I'm going to pocket the $4. All right. I could put another nickel on the 5 to make that a little more even, but I'm not really that concerned about it at this point. So there's a 3, 1, 4. Easy 4. Already marked on the all tall small. And that 4 now I'm going to win on the plate. I'm going to win on the field. And I'm going to win 18. So I'm going to pay 20 for 2. And I'm just going to rack that. All right. And there's a 7. 7 out. All right. So 7. Oops. 7 out. So here's what's going to happen. Yes, I'm going to lose all this, but I really only had 36 at risk on the 6 and 8, and everything else was built up after that. I guess I had $10 in the field, so technically I had $46 out. I'm only going to win 15 on the don't pass, but I collected a little bit in the middle there as well, and yeah, I may have lost a little bit on that roll, but anyway, you can press and collect a little bit differently if you want to. Again, my idea is once you get past the come out, you're playing the all tall small for free because you've got the better chance of winning on the don't pass. So that's kind of the point. And okay, we're gonna lose this. Maybe just play through it one more time. That was only 2 shooters. Let's do it again. Okay, so we are needing $10 for the all tall small. That's 4, 2, 4. We need $10 for the hops. And what we're doing with that is we're hopping the reds for 2 each. Oops. Hopping the yo for 3. 12 for 1. That's $10. Just looking to get past that come out. Looking to get a point established and protecting ourselves a little bit just in case. 9 is the point. 6, 3. Okay, I need to reset the all tall small. And we have a 9. All right. We lose these hops. And let's see. 25, 30, 35, 40. Oh, let's do this. 25, 35, 36. All right, so we're going to get 36 in action on the 6 and 8. Oops. And $10 in the field. Now, I'm feeling a little bit at this point like I want to protect that 9 a little bit more, or protect against the 6 and 8, I guess. I'm trying to cover myself a little more, so I'm going to put 30 in odds on the 9, just in case we rolled a bad number. Try to avoid it, of course, but there it is. So I spoke too soon. 6, 1, 7. 6, 1. We are done. All right, so I'm going to lose $46 on the 6 and 8 in the field. I'm going to get paid 15 on the don't pass, and the 9 is going to pay 20 for that 30. So I lost $5. And I don't like to go out like that, so because that was a quick hit, I'm going to start all over again. We're going to do it again. $10 for the all tall small, $10 for the hops, and Let's try this one more time. All right, again, I've got $2 hopping each of the reds, $3 on the yo, $1 on the 12, and we are coming out again. There's a 4 hard. Mark the 4 on the all tall small. All right, and we lose the hops. Down. And let's do this. I'm gonna need some white chips. $36 there, 10, and because it's the 4, man, let's go 100 and odds. Laying 100 and odds on that 4. All right. All right, well, that's a 4-3, 7, 0.7 out. Maybe that'll be the end. We are done with the all tall small. That was fast. And this is why you lay odds when you're playing on the dark side. So we're going to lose here. We lost the field. We're going to get paid $15 for the flat bet on the don't pass. And we're going to get paid $50 for that lay the odds. And we'll rack all this up. And let's just see where we're at this point. Again, my goal with this strategy is just to cover. I want to try to win a little bit, of course, but I want to try to protect that all tall small bet with a don't pass. If you play I don't know how many times I sit at the table and watch people play the pass line and the all tall small, and I know the all tall small you can play it for a small amount. I like to try to play it at a little bit higher amount, and this gives me the chance to do that with the most favorable conditions after the come out. So I'm hedging just to try to make sure I get past the come out. Yes, I lose that $10 every time that happens, but my goal is that I win a little bit at the table as well while I'm waiting for the all tall small to resolve. But oftentimes you see people play the pass line and those 0.7 outs, or you get one win, one hit, and then the 7 comes. What ends up happening is you lost your pass line that you were trying to use to hedge out the all tall small. So you lose your all tall small, and you lose your pass line. At least in this case, I'm recovering $15 unless the point is hit, which does happen some, but it's not. The more likely outcome is that you don't hit the point and you win on the 7. So you win the pass line. It covers your all tall small play. So, and you can do that with any level if you want to. I've seen people do it at the table for 10, 10, and 10. So they're playing $30 on the all tall small. You could play a $30 don't pass, no hedging. And as long as you get past the first roll and you don't hit the point, you've covered the $30 that you played bigger on the all tall small. And remember, once you're playing higher on the all tall small, if all you have left to play is one of the inside box numbers, you can lay those. So just a real quick example before I count up where I'm at. Let's say that you've got my strategy here is a 4-2-4. So I'm going to win $136 on the tall if the tall hits, right? So let's just say that we've hit the 12, we've hit the 11, maybe we've hit the 9, and we've hit the 8. So all we have left to hit that is the 10. Well, now all of a sudden you've got options. A lot of people won't play this way, but you can lay that 10 and you win either way. So I'm going to win $140, right? I'm going to get my 136 plus the 4 back because I keep the $4 that I won since it stays up. So they'll give it back to you. They'll pay you $140 for this. So I can lay that 10 for any amount under that, and I'm guaranteed to win. So let's just say I want to lay the 4 for, I won't use my chips because I want to count them here in a minute, but let's say I have $100 and I want to lay that 4. I can lay, I'm laying the 10. I'm going to pay a $2 VIG on that, but that's neither here nor there at this point. So I've got $100 laying on the 10. If a 10 rolls, right? If a 10 rolls, we're going to win the all tall or the all tall. I'm going to lose 100. So they're going to take the 100, but they're going to pay me 136 or $140. So I'm up 36 net. I won 36 bucks, right? That's the most likely. I mean, that's the least likely scenario, right? Because it's going to be harder to roll a 10 than it is to roll a 7. So it's more likely that we'll 7 out before. And in that case, I win 50 bucks because they're going to pay me the odds. I'm going to get paid 50 for this 100. So if you roll a 10, I lose the 100 and win an extra 36 bucks. So I'm up 36 bucks if a 10 rolls before. If the 7 rolls, I'm up 50 bucks. So either way, I'm winning. I'm winning 50 bucks or I'm winning $36. And that's what you can do if you have one inside number. But if you only play this for a buck, you can't really do that, because if you only have $1 on the all tall and the 10 is left, you're going to win. If the 10 rolls, you're going to win 34 bucks. They'll pay you 35 because 31, or they'll keep your dollar, or they'll keep your dollar and they'll give it back to you in your pay. So you win 35 bucks. Um, so, but you can't hedge out $35 in winnings because there's not enough money in it to do it. You can't, they're not going to let you hedge. They might let you put 40 bucks here to win 20, but that would be a loss. Even if you hit the 10, you would win 35 and you'd lose 40. If a 7 rolled, in that case, you'd win 20, but still, that's not. I mean, yes, you'd win 20 and you'd lose your 1, but you don't want to play that way. That's too small. So you need a higher all tall small bet in order to hedge out in the example where you've got just one number left, as long as that number is an inside number. It gets even better though, because let's say you've got all these numbers and the only thing left you have is a 4 over here. You've got all the tall, you hit all the tall, and you have almost all the small. The only number left that you have to hit is a 4. You can lay that 4 for a much bigger amount at this point, because not only have you already won this, but you're going to win another 140, and you got $2 on the make them all. You're going to win 140 plus 350. So you're going to win 350, 450, 490. So you're going to win almost 500 bucks. You could lay this 4 for say 300 bucks and win 150 if a 7 rolls before the 4. If the 4 rolls, you'd lose the 150, but you'd get paid. I mean, I'm sorry, you'd lose the 300, but you'd get paid almost 500. So you'd be up almost a couple hundred bucks. So it works better on a higher amount. Most people are too afraid to pay the higher amount because they know the 7 is going to kill them, except for on the come out. And so they don't do it. But if you do it from the dark side, if you do it from the don't pass, then those early 7s are not mattering at all, because you're making enough back to cover this. The only worry is on the come out roll, and you can hedge that out if you really want to. You can try it without hedging it. Sometimes I'll play once without it, and then if it loses, then I'll hedge it the second time so I don't get burned twice. So you can play that however you want. I just thought I'd share that strategy with you. Hope that you enjoyed that. Okay, now that I've mused about that for a while, let's see where we're at. I almost have, I think I'm going to take three chips from here. I think maybe, nope, just 2. Okay, so that's 90. Got $90 in reds. And what do I got here? 250. All right, so 250 plus 90, so that's 340. I'm up 40 bucks over what I started, plus I guess $44 white chips here. So I'm up 44 bucks. So I was able to play the all tall small, and I never hit it, but I was able to play it, and I still ended up making enough money. That first roll was a really long one. That obviously helped. And again, whatever strategy you're using at that point is up to you. Once you get past the come out, that's really the point here. I'm using the don't pass. The more probable outcome is a 7, and I'm using that to recover the money that I spent to play a bigger all tall small. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I think that's going to be it, and I apologize it got a little long there because of my ramblings at the end. So I hope you have a good one, and we'll see you next time. Congratulations again to Patty on winning the dice. I'll be getting those in the mail to you shortly.